Joey Starr here for Starr Quality Kitchen. I am inside Benitos Pizzeria and Cafe in Ronald Reagan Boulevard in Warwick, New York. Well, Benitos has been serving authentic Italian cuisine in the Warwick Valley since 1987. That's during the Reagan administration. I know. Don't quit my day job to become an impressionist. I suck, but you get the idea. Benitos is a father-son establishment that is well known for using fresh ingredients in their own secret pizza sauce. And as much as I love cracking a secret, I love eating pizza even more. So we're gonna get started. Right off the bat, I just put my order in, and I gotta tell you, service is wonderful. Just wonderful. They make you feel really welcome. I walk in the door, one of the pizza makers back there saw me right away, greets me, made sure that I know he's available, and then I said, hey, I would like a seat. And then one of the other staff, this young lady, really nice, she told me, hey, go pick whatever table you want and I'll be with you. And then she came over and we had a nice conversation about the kind of pizzas that they have here and what some of their more popular slices are. So I'm doing something a little different this time. I normally just get 2 slices, a plain and a specialty. I'm actually getting 3 slices today. A, because everything they have just sounds so good, and 3, because I am freaking hungry. This is the first meal I'm having today. All I've had today was coffee, so I'm ready to get my eat on. Okay, so pizza has arrived. Count of 1, 2, 3. Got my plain slice, my benchmark as always. Got my veggie slice, which you can see is very loaded. Very generous portions of onion and different colored bell peppers. And it looks like a little bit of broccoli there. We got some tomato and mushroom and a little bit of salivation on my part. And we have the buffalo chicken, which is pretty popular here as well. I'll tell you right now, holding this up, they all smell great. But I'm getting an extra stronger scent from the hot sauce that's included in the buffalo slice. But I'm also getting a strong onion and pepper scent from my veggie slice. I'm excited about eating all of this. And again, I'm kind of salivating a bit. I hope I don't drool on camera here. Presentation is definitely beautiful. The aroma is definitely beautiful. So of course we will start with our plain slice. Tender in the middle, not too flimsy, not soggy at all, not overly greasy. Really nice looking cheese. So a little bit of a drip there, that's okay. Crust. I don't know if that picked up or not, but there's nice crunch in the crust there. Still tender enough to fold, but crunchy enough to give you that right amount of char there. Here comes the first bite. Nice classic pizza bite there. Good flavoring from the cheese, not overly salty, just noticeable tanginess from the tomato sauce. And again, even though it's tender in the middle, it's not floppy. I can hold it up and it holds its composure while I try to hold mine. Really good, really good. Those 2 bites alone have already proven that Benitos' reputation in this area is well founded. Next, we're going to try the veggie slice. It's been a long time since I had a really good veggie slice from anywhere. And then the young lady that was assisting me, she went on about how that's her favorite. And even though it may not be as popular, that she just, her description of it, she could have been on this channel taking my job, the way she was describing this slice. But I'll show you once again. Very generous portions. Now, there's so much veggies on here that I do have to use both hands. I'm not going to be able to hold it up the way I did the cheese slice. In this case, that's okay. Aroma's great. You can see a big old piece of pepper just wants to jump off. Let's see if I can save it here. Yes. Veggie slice, made in voyage here. First bite, I only got a couple of the veggies in there. Good. Obviously fresh ingredients, as promised, both on their website and through their reputation. I want to get another bite before I really say much, because this next bite I can see here is going to be loaded with just about a little bit of everything. Oh yes, that is a good veggie slice. In all honesty, the amount of vegetables that are on here, it borders on being overwhelming, but can't deny the flavor that is here. Nice variety of textures. I mean, you got the crunchier peppers, the onions, although they still retain some of the crunch, a little softer than some of the other vegetables. Broccoli always runs the risk of getting soggy when applied in this manner. This broccoli, perfectly cooked, tender enough that it's cooked, but little bit of a crunch still left. Now the buffalo slice, the good old buffalo slice. Popular among the patrons local to this area, and kind of popular to me too. I love buffalo chicken. The only reason why I don't order it more places because I don't want to keep giving you guys the exact same slice, place after place. So we'll try it here because it came recommended and it smells so good. And yes, I did just salivate a minute ago, so yeah, don't judge me. I'm hungry. These are battle conditions. The one thing I noticed with buffalo slices from place to place is you have two kinds of first bites. You have the first bite where they put so much heat behind it that you bite into it, it's like getting hit with napalm. And then other places, such as this place, where you bite it and it's just like a little bite into buffalo heaven. You go in, you get enough of your crust and cheese to make sure that you have a baseline. Hey, this is a pizza slice. But then you get into the chicken. Chicken is tender, it's juicy, and quite flavorful. And then the heat is enough for you to say, there's some heat here. It's not wimpy heat by any means, but they're not trying to kill you either, because they're hoping that you're going to enjoy the slice so much that you're going to want another slice. So they have to dial back the heat a little bit to make sure that you're still alive to take the bite. So I appreciate that about this slice. This is really good. I got to take another bite right now before I even continue because this is so good. It's driving me nuts. As good as an indicator as any. I've taken a couple of bites of each slice here, not even thinking about my drink until now, only because I just saw it off camera. I said, oh yeah, I have a drink there in case I need it. It's not because this is dry by any means. Let's try some of this crust by itself here. I'm going to take it off the buffalo slice. See if you can hear that crunch. Hear that crunch? Crust by itself. Good. Crunchy, tender in the middle, crunchy on the outside, which means they didn't overdo it. Slight bit of char, which is what you need for that crunch. And flavorful. Maybe not the most flavorful crust I've had in all the places that I've been to, but there's some flavor there for sure. And I think the average person is going to be okay finishing off the crust when they come here. So if you're not a crust fan, you may still eat this crust because it's not dry, it's not overbearing, it's not thick. It's the outside of the pizza. It retains the flavor, but of course, nothing beats that middle. That middle is so good. Lots of flavor, decent amount of heat, really good chew, and more importantly on this slice, even more than the other two slices, I feel like with every bite inside, as I chew it, more flavor becomes pronounced and the heat sustains throughout the chewing process, so that's really good. Get another bite of the veggie here. Nice full bite. My thing with the veggie is that it's so packed, I almost have to open up my jaw more just to get around that slice. Very flavorful. Like with most veggie slices, especially when there's peppers and onions, you run the risk of the middle getting a bit soggy as it goes because those juices are coming from the vegetables. That's what's going on here. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of moist from those juices, but very flavorful. It's going to be a little sloppier to eat. Great, sweet, fragrant flavor from the red peppers in particular. Good stuff. One more bite of the cheese. I really like both of these specialty slices, but right now I'm more impressed with the plain cheese slice. There's something about the cheese that they use, and definitely something about the sauce, that secret sauce that they won't tell me how to make. No matter how hard I try, they're not going to tell me how to make it, but that sauce is definitely geared towards a plain slice. This plain slice is better than a lot of specialty slices in other pizzerias that are just as popular, if not more. So really, this is something to contend with, seriously. If you're out in Warwick, come here. Definitely have the plain slice. I mean, you should try the other slices too, because they're good, they're interesting, they're fresh, but there's something about this cheese slice that really makes them stand out. That first bite or two lets you know right away how special it is. So that's my review. Benitos in Warwick, New York, Ronald Reagan Boulevard. If you're in the area for any reason, maybe you're out wine testing, there's a lot of great vineyards out this way and all sorts of neat stuff like that. If you're within 10 miles, 15 miles of Warwick, definitely worth taking the side trip out here to get this pizza, in my opinion. Of course, if your curiosity's piqued at all, I got a feeling that it'll be worth the trip for you to come out here. All right? Thank you so much for watching Starr Quality Kitchen. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and stalk. Laters. Hey, it's me again. Just finished a delicious lunch at Benitos, as you just saw. Still got a little bit of an afterburn from that buffalo chicken slice, which I'm enjoying. Real quick, New York is a really large state, so there's plenty of pizza left to review. I could probably do this for a couple of years and not run out, but what I would like to propose is that you write into me. There's an email address down in the description box, and of course, there's comments there, but I prefer the email personally. If you live in New York or close to New York, and you know of a place in New York State, that's my requirement, that serves great pizza, I haven't reviewed it yet, and you just think, hey, Joey really needs to go check out this pizza, by all means, please let me know about it. And if you're so interested, you can come join me at the restaurant. If you want to be in the video, you can be in the video. If you're not comfortable with that, I can film myself and I'll buy the pizza for you. So it'd be my treat. You and I will have pizza together, and you'll get the bragging rights like, hey, I recommended this place, Joey Starr reviewed it, there it is. Let me know your thoughts on that, and that's it. Thanks again, guys. Laters.